everybody. Welcome back to Healing with Love. Thank you so much for joining me. It has been a while since I have done a twin flame reading or any type of like soulmate reading or any type of like, light worker reading. I have been doing the energy readings, but this intense energy that has been coming through has prompted me to do this marvelous little twin flame reading. So if you guys are familiar with how I do twin flame readings, you know that there is a masculine energy, there's a feminine energy, and there's a union energy. And so it's a collective reading. It is one big collective reading, but you can pick a pile that you think will have the messages for you. But I guarantee that all the piles will have a message for you because you are the left, you are the right, you are the union, you are the feminine, you are the masculine, you are the union. But I just like to separate them in parts just so we can kind of get an idea of what's going on in the masculine energy, right? What's going on in the feminine energy and what's going on with the union energy. So we are going to begin. Take 3 deep mindful breaths, and I've been guided just to ding my little 528 because I've been feeling tremendous energy in the heart chakra. I'm talking like I don't get anxiety, but my heart was beating like crazy. So let's breathe this in. Let's release anything that may be trapped in our heart chakra. We're going to clear it out. We're releasing today, okay? We are releasing what no longer serves us, serves our highest good. Okay? Let's release that out. Thank you guys for being here, for always being patient. No pressure of a live for me today, which allows me to channel a little bit smoother. So let's do this one more time. For a 3, the magic of 3. Okay. And once again, I want to thank Glennie for these beautiful orgonites that she gifted me. We've got the cloud organites over here. We've got a couple flowers, a pie organite. We've got celestite. We've got rose quartz. We've got blue calcite, beautiful water energy. Immediately upon doing that, I felt my throat chakra. So I'm seeing a lot of throat chakra activity, a lot of blue. I've seen a lot of blue. So how we're going to do this is, you know that I always do the songs, but I'm going to lay out the cards. I lay them all out at once, but I will have timestamps at the bottom. I will put Glennie's, she is Orgonite Bliss 1111. If you are interested in Orgonites, she puts tremendous energy into these. These are not just Orgonites, just regular old Orgonites. These are custom to you and what you need to heal. So, highly recommend her stuff. And I'm going to talk about our charms that came through. I'm going to talk about just the energy that's been happening lately, okay? So let me just lay out all the cards. Remember, pick your row. That's your special one, but everything is for you as well. So, and oh my God, check this out. So I've been finding little hearts everywhere. Like I literally found like a ruby heart on the ground, like a little glitter heart. Then I found a little glitter, like a crystal heart on the ground, nowhere near here. I found a turquoise heart. I found a piece of wood that was shaped like a heart, and now on the table there's a piece of kibble that has been into the shape of a heart. Or maybe it's already a heart. I have never checked her kibble, but it looks like a heart. So, lots of love everywhere, okay guys? Lots of love. Throw this out. Throat chakra. Lots of throat chakra clearing. Speaking your truth, communicating your truth. Not being afraid to communicate what you're feeling, right? Communicating it authentically without caring if somebody is going to reciprocate the conversation with you. Saying what you feel because it just needs to be expressed. So expression, I'm seeing expression. Okay, let's put all these cards out. So let's move this over here. Okay, we're gonna start the masculine energy. I hope you can see this. make sure that everything is in view. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, little gorgeous girl. What you doing? You want to sit on your chair? What you want? What you want to do? Huh? You want to come up here? Want to sit up here? Come in. There she goes. There she is. Okay, let's make sure this is all in view. Oop, everything needs to be pushed down a bit. Okay, here we go. Is that good? No, it is not. It does not all fit, but that's okay. Oh, my OCD wants it all to fit. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right, mama. That's all right with me. Anyway. All right, I'm over it. I'm over my perfectionism tendencies here. We are just going to start this reading. Let's get going. Oops. Hi, mama. Okay, little girl. What do you want? You can't sit on this table, okay? It's too hot. It's too hot. Come on. Sit right here. Good girl. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to include the shuffling portion at the end of the video so you guys can see how the cards flew out. I just have to mute it, so it has to be separate from the reading. So, wow, what a reading. Okay, so I'm going to start with the charms first, the energy, and then the charms. So we'll get into everything. So immediately the collective energy, like I've been saying, I've been feeling a tremendous healing in the sacral chakra and the solar plexus and the heart. So anything below the heart I've been feeling, and also the throat chakra. So definitely seeing a lot of healing happening. A lot of people might be having a lot of stomach issues. So that's definitely working on the sacral, releasing things that no longer serve you. So attachments, you know, letting go of attachments to shame and to guilt, right? And stepping back into your creativity, into your creative power, right? Your ability to create. What else? So solar plexus, releasing any type of anger, resentment that you have, that you may be holding on to people, places, family, exes, relationships, things like that. We're releasing all of that. We're letting it all go. And the heart is telling me that the energy is moving through all those energy centers, and it's almost at the heart, like it's blocked at the throat, right? Because you're not expressing yourself, because you're afraid to express yourself. So that throat gets clogged. And so the heart energy stays at the heart. It doesn't go beyond the throat chakra. So I'm seeing a lot of blue, which is asking you to express yourself. I'm hearing that Madonna song. Don't go for a second best, baby. Put your love to the test. Express yourself. Express yourself in whatever way that you can, whether it's creatively, artistically, writing, dancing, whatever. Any type of creation, right? Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with the chakras, energy-wise. So a lot of heart energy, heart expansion. I might feel like right now I'm winded. I barely started this reading, and I'm barely getting to breathe. So taking a lot of deep mindful breaths, breath work. I'm seeing a lot of breath work happening. Okay, what else am I seeing? I'm definitely seeing love. I'm seeing like options, lots of love options, but you know, the heart wants what the heart wants. It's like everything else does not matter. It's just what the heart wants. So not settling is what I'm hearing. It's like you go for what you want, and not being afraid to go for what you want, right? You'll never know if you can have it if you don't go for it. Express yourself. That's going together, hand in hand. Okay, so let's get to this. That's just the energy that what I'm feeling physically. Lots of highs, lots of lows. You know, whether you're feeling extremely low one day and extremely high another day, or blah blah blah. We're letting go of old patterns of ways of being, letting go of jealousy. We're letting go of control issues. We're releasing all these things that no longer serve our highest good, right? We're letting go of the victimization, of the woe is me, and taking ownership of everything that's happening around us, because we put ourselves in these situations, right? And yes, it is difficult to get ourselves out of those situations, but that's where the universe comes in. And once you make the solid decision to do what is best for you, the universe comes through. Thank you, Frankie. Frankie was like sitting on me. She like, when I do readings, she wants to sit next to me, and it's boiling hot in here. I'm like, please, girl, please. Okay, so here we go. I wrote a story about this butterfly. So I don't know where this butterfly came from, where it went, or how the heck it got outside, but I found this in the back by the tree. If you guys remember, a long time ago, I wrote a post about this butterfly. I don't know if it's the same butterfly or it just came from the same toy, but this is really weird. I can't find the butterfly, so I found it again outside. And this is all about unconditional love. This is the heart chakra, the higher heart chakra. So this is talking about forgiveness. This is talking about compassion. Opening yourself up to a new way of seeing things, seeing people, right? Not everybody's out to hurt you. Not everybody's out to you know, be mean to you or all of that. So we want to see everybody with the eyes of love. And so this represents the transformation of the heart being transformed. A love that transforms, I'm hearing. A love that transforms. So, transformation. Going from the green energy, because I did find a green ball as well. Going from that the regular heart chakra, your center, to the higher heart chakra, the pink. It's transforming. Put that over there. And then I found an orange, which looks like an octahedron here, representing water. So the sacral chakra here, a lot of water. I'm seeing a lot of water coming through. So whether you need to be drinking water or you need to be around water, water will assist you on your journey. It is like symbiotic relationship, right? We need water. And it's not only sustains us, but you know, water manifestation as well. But definitely seeing healing of the sacral chakra. I'm seeing a lot of stomach issues, whether this is diarrhea or whether this is stomach cramping or constipation or something. I'm seeing like the purging of the sacral chakra, releasing that guilt, that shame of the past, letting go of any like, you know, jealousy or comparing yourself to others. This is about your self-confidence, having confidence in you, right? You are the gift, you are the treasure, right? You are the prize. Okay, don't compare yourself to others. Okay. Another thing that I found was, I just found a circle here. I don't know, this is just random. I always find these, but this represented to me coming full circle, right? Finally coming full circle. It's a washer as well. So a washer meaning washing things that no longer serve, cleansing of the energetic system, cleansing of your body, etc. Okay, I'm gonna save this one for last. I don't know if I shared this last time or did I? I don't remember, but I'm gonna share it now just in case I didn't. It's like a tie-dye. I might have shared it in my live, but it was a tie-dye guitar pick. I don't know where the heck this came from, but it's a guitar pick, 150 millimeter, and it's got like a red ribbon on the back, and it's got yellow and blue, so definitely seeing the colors of the Egyptians. And I wanted to share a story, I'll get into it right now, about Isis, so the goddess. But I'm seeing a guitar pick, something about a guitarist. So we got this beautiful, I went to pick up these Orgonites at Glennie's, and she has a park near her house, and I went to meditate there before I met up with her. And at the tree that I was sitting, all of a sudden I felt back and I was sitting on this thing. And it's a pog, I guess, for a phone, but it had all these sunflowers on it. So I love the representation of sunflowers, the sun, a lot of sun energy coming through here, the sun goddess. This represents, you know, the sunflowers. How do they grow? You know, they will twist their body in all sorts of ways just to meet the gaze of the sun. And when there is no sun, they will face each other in dark times because each other is the sun. So this is almost like realizing, you know, when you're having those dark nights of the soul, reach out to somebody because they might be, you know, needing some sunshine too. And together you guys can be sunshine. Together you guys can be sunflowers. I'm hearing that Frank Sinatra song. She's a sunflower, she's a sunflower. Okay, and I want to thank Tam for this awesome moon bowl. It's a perfect bowl to be using today for this full moon. A full moon in Aquarius, which is a very magical moon. Okay, I wanted to share the story real quick before I get into the music. This is a amazing synchronicity. So I got a message, this was last weekend, last Friday. I got a message from my friend Gabby. She was asking me, she sent me a story about somebody that was needing a reader for an event that Saturday, so last Saturday. And it was a last minute thing, not even 24 hours I don't think it was even 24 hours in advance. And I had plans to do the 7/17 live, so I wasn't going to take it. But the girl ended up sending me a message. Brittany Lee. So hi, Brittany. She sent me a message saying if I would be open to doing this bachelorette party, and she was saying there was a great group of girls, if I'd be okay with that. And so I just said, you know what, I'm not gonna do. There was 14 girls. I decided to do it. I said, you know what, I can always do the live, do another live another time. And immediately, when we agreed to do this, I went down and I kept feeling Isis with me, the goddess. She is one of the masters that I work with. When I'm having my level ups or my awakenings, she is like literally like almost like by my side, as if I am her and she is me and I'm like an avatar. It's a weird thing. But anyway, I felt her with me. And I felt that this group of women had this Isis energy. Isis, the goddess, she's the goddess of magic and creation. So, she's one of my favorite Egyptian goddesses. And I felt this energy with these girls. Like they were all 9s or 11s, and they all had 9s, 11s, or 8s in their chart. And the day before I had posted, or that morning before I even met them, I posted 99999. So it's like foresight, right? I've seen it happening. And so finally the last girl, what I thought was the last girl, comes on and to get her reading. And she says, I think she was number 11. She might have been 11 or 12. Anyway, that's besides the point. I told her how I felt this Isis energy, and immediately we start shuffling, and I pulled out the Isis card, which reminds me that I didn't get to pull. I wanted to use these cards today, so I'm gonna just do a quick shuffle real quick just to get some cards out. So the Isis energy was there following. It's a very powerful energy that comes through when there's magic to be had. Oh my God, another Egyptian goddess. Bast has been coming through a lot as well, so that's awesome. Vesta has been coming through as well. This is great. Oh, there's Bridget. Awesome. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna just keep it. Okay, so I'm just add these to the end here. A changing of home. I'm seeing a changing of home for the feminine. So I just thought I would share that story because I just thought it was amazing. I thought it was an amazing story of following how the deities and the goddesses and the masters, how they assist us on this journey, and how the synchronicities brought Brittany and I together. And we ended up both knowing, well, she knew my friend that passed away, which was just an interesting synchronicity, and I think it all had to do with my friend Amy. So just following those signs and synchronicities, it was that particular synchronicity. She told me, I was talking to my friend Lucia Lizette about her she was going to be getting eloped. She was eloping or something, and the girl that was going to have the bachelorette party, her name was Lizette. So it was like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay, that's a synchronicity that I need to follow. And it was one of the most profound days of readings that I've done. It was very inspiring, and I got out of my comfort zone to do it. I was scared because I hadn't done a large group of readings in a very long time. So it's about getting out of your comfort zone to do these things, because when you get out of your comfort zone, magic happens, right? Sometimes I hold back on saying something to somebody because I don't know how they're going to take it. But when I finally cross that fear threshold to tell them, magic happens, because then they tell me something else that's synchronized with what I just told them. So we have to be let go of the fear of communicating. Let go of the fear of telling people what comes through, right? A lot of times we fear what people are going to think, and we don't say what we want to say. Hearing that song by John Mayer, say what you need to say what you need to say what you need to say. Okay, so I wanted to share that story. I just feel like I just feel like a lot of Egyptian energy is coming through lately. the underworld. I'm hearing the underworld, right? Where the underworld is like almost rising, almost I feel like Lemuria is rising. So things are rising to the surface. The subconscious, things that you keep in the subconscious are rising to the surface, right? When we suppress things and we keep pushing it down, right, into our sacral chakra, we keep pushing it down, it wants to come up. And it's like, no, let me out, let me into the light. So let those dark parts of yours into the light. Okay, so we're gonna start with the songs. I did 9 songs. So here we go. The first song that came through, this is gonna be real fast. In the Threes by Beastie Boys off the album Check Yo Head. So I love that it was called In Threes. So, you know, I think about when people die, they die in threes, right? Somebody dies, you know, whether it's a famous person or whatever, a celebrity, they die in threes. But I'm also seeing things happening in threes, magic happening in threes. I don't take note of synchronicities unless it's happened 3 times. Second time, I'm like, okay, coincidence possibly. And then the third time, I'm like, okay, I'm listening. I am paying attention. So the magic of 3. Check Your Head. Also, I'm seeing like, what's interesting is I have a neurologist appointment coming up soon. But Check Your Head. I'm also seeing it as like, you know, the crown chakra, right? Checking yourself, checking your mind, checking your thoughts, your thought patterns. When your thought patterns are going off high vibration and bringing you down, check your head. Okay, and number 2 was Stressed Out by 21 Pilots. Interesting, 21 is 3, so another 3 year. That's interesting. And the song, and my throat chakra keeps acting up here. The song goes, wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mom would sing us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. And that talks about, wish I could turn back time, right, to the good old days. And it says, you know, we used to play pretend, we used to build a rocket ship and then we fly it far away. And now everybody's telling us, wake up, you need to make money. And I think now us as awakened beings, we are learning to make money doing the things we love. We are no longer waking up and going to a job that we hate. We are no longer doing that. We're no longer going to do that. We're no longer dishonoring our spirit by doing that, right? So we're honoring our spirit by saying, I'm no longer going to work a job that I hate, where people that disrespect me and people that hate me, and I'm going to start doing things that I love, even if it makes a little less money, right? You know, you got to go back to your childhood. What did you love doing as a kid? And that's what you do. So as a kid, what did I love? I loved witchy things. I loved magic. I loved, you know, tarot. I loved singing. I'm not a singer, but I like to sing. I like karaoke and stuff. So technically, in my adult life, I'm doing those things that I loved doing as a kid, and I'm grateful to be able to not just survive but thrive. And I think you can do that too. I know that you can do that too. And it takes time, it takes patience. It didn't happen for me overnight. It took time, and I had to get over the fear of wanting to do this. So I think you can too. All right. What's interesting, the build a rocket ship, you know, we want to be in space, right? And that tells me like the star seeds that they don't want to be here on Earth anymore. They want to leave this planet, which I find interesting, because that means that we have a disconnection to Earth. So when you start feeling that feeling of this is not home, you need to ground yourself in nature. Okay. Number 3, which is very interesting because it goes right into number 4. And it's Sugar Ray, I Just Wanna Fly. I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. I'm trying to think of the lyrics. Anyway, so it's about flying, right? It's about, I just want to fly. I just want to, you know, all around the world, statues crumble for me. Who knows how long I've loved you? So when I think about that, it's like a love, right? That spans eons, that spans lifetimes. And wanting to fly. So I'm seeing somebody flying. Like they're on a flight. They're gonna fly. Okay, so, and Sugar Ray reminds me of Sugar Ray Leonard, boxing. So, Sugar Ray Leonard. somebody boxing. Maybe you want to take up boxing, or you've been punching a boxing bag, but I'm seeing boxing. And I used to kickbox back in the day. I hurt my wrist, so I don't punch anymore, but I do want to get back into kickboxing. Anyway, here we go. So number 4, I actually want to read the lyrics for number 4. It is by 311, and it is called Prisoner. So I'm actually going to probably read the whole the whole thing, and it's my pretty prisoner. A black ocean is the sky above. A black ocean is the sky above us, right? Tiny lights, Bob, what star are you from? Trapped in material plane. She wants to fly and they think she's insane, but she knows what she knows. Give that girl wings and that's all that she wrote. Twilight zone, I'm floating in the dark alone. And is there any love out here? Let me know. A laser light pinpoints the top of my dome, through the body, then through my body, as if Scotty is beaming up a wayward soul. Mutant races in an ancient universe, dark shadows, humans rhyming in a reggae verse. It's gone if you blink. I can see it as soon as you think it. Dance halls, crystal balls, on sidewalk malls, psychic people outdoors reading palms. I believe that you know more. To survive the dimension is 4. 4, the number 4. Oh, prisoner. Look at the way she's searching, trapped in a world that's hurting, so bad it makes her cry, but I won't let her say goodbye. So that's a profound lyric about what I was just saying, how, you know, the song about Fly, wanting to get off this planet, wanting to, seeing the you know, I have, that was my biggest obstacle, when my heart chakra started to open up and I started seeing just, you know, the horrible things that happen in this world, and just wanting to leave this world, saying, I cannot believe that this people exist. I cannot believe it. I had no compassion for them, the oppressors, right? So once you get to be balanced out, you start balancing that heart chakra, and you start seeing that there is the dark and the light on this earth, and it all coexists, right? One cannot exist without the other. And if you've read the law of one, you understand the purpose of the oppressor, right? Without the oppressor, there is no light to ascend. So it's almost like it's all symbiotic. It all goes together. And so you kind of feel like a prisoner on this earth, and this earth can feel like a prison to many people, right? You know, I feel like it's, you know, like a dome over the earth, and people can't get out this atmosphere. Anyways, moving on. That was number 3. Oh, the lyric that also stood out was, what star are you from? Tiny lights, Bob, what star are you from? So star seeds, right? What star are you from? But in a way, you're your own prisoner inside your head, right? It's, you know, check your head, because you're a prisoner inside your own mind, and you can escape at any time. Just lift the roof. Lift the roof off your head. So, number 5. I Want to Be Your Man by Roger. I think Roger and Zapp, the band Zapp, but Roger was singing, I guess it just says Roger here. But when I think of Zapp, I think like Zapp, like electricity, right? Light bulb, a zap. And what's interesting, I'm going to get into the next song, but I'm going to talk about I Want to Be Your Man. Well, it's self-explanatory. You know, hey lady, 'cause you put the kiss in the way. So, my mind is blind at times, I can't see anyone but you. Those other girls don't matter, no, they just spoil my view. I must make you understand. I wanna be your man or woman. So that's about like, I was talking about that in the beginning about there's only one person that you're seeing. Like all these other people, they don't matter, right? There is just the one, the prize, right? The prize. Eyes on the prize, guys. So I want to be your man. And so leading into number 6, which is Sparks, because look at the Prisoner's song said, a little tiny light spark in the sky, right? And so here's another spark, Coldplay. So Zapp, Coldplay, Spark, electricity. So something about electricity. And I saw sparks. So Coldplay the song reminds me of when you see sparks. I love that over here we have 2 sparks. Look at that. Both of these have a spark. So I'm seeing sparks between somebody, like electricity. Like when you meet somebody, you're like, oh my God, we have a spark. We are like, whoa, like there is coincidence. There is like when you meet your twin flame, right? When you meet your twin flame and you have like these extreme synchronicities together, or you meet another twin flame, doesn't have to even be your twin flame, but you meet another twin flame and you got that spark, like that synchronicity, that synergy, right? That word synergy has been popping up a lot. That synergy. I want to put my leg up. Anyways, okay, we're gonna keep going. So Sparks by Coldplay. Did I drive you away? I'll always look out for you, because that's what I'll do. So this is about a relationship where you guys will look out for each other. Like, no matter, I promise you this, no matter what, I will always look out for you. I will always, make sure you're taken care of. And when like if somebody passes away, you always have that guardian angel. I don't know why that's popping up right now, but they want the best for you. Like, I know, people that have left my life, wherever they're at, I hope the best for them, and I send them great things, great love all the time. Okay, so number 7, Brown-Eyed Girl. You, my brown-eyed girl, do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la? So that's, that goes with the I want to be your man. That there's nobody but that brown-eyed girl that does it for you. Like, it could be brown-eyed guy, whatever. Yeah, about having fun with that, and the lyric that's standing out to me is transistor radio. So transistor radio, a radio, transmission, transmitting, so telepathy. I'm seeing that being being receptive to open to receive, and being open to be the giver as well. So receiving and giving, giving and receiving. Number 8. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. By the Sundays. Which was interesting is because that card popped out I guess there's no sound, but that card popped out. It was number 8 while these 2 8 cards came out. I mean the 2 8 cards, the power card and the 8 card. So wild horses couldn't drag me away, and that's like something you know who I am, and that's like having a secret admirer, but you know who they are. I actually want to pull up the lyrics to this. I think Rolling Stone sings the original. Wild Horses lyrics. My phone is horrible. Childhood living is easy to do. So that goes back to the first song, or the second song, Stressed Out, right? Things were so easy when we were children, and now it's like, now we're stressed out. So it says, lady, you know who I am. You know I can't let you slide through my hands. So that all goes together with I want to be your man, with Prisoner, with Sparks, with Brown-Eyed Girl. Not gonna make you hostage, wanna do. I know I've dreamed of you. I have my freedom, but I don't have much time. Let's do some living after we die. So I love that, because we do, I think the lyrics are wrong on there. Wild horses. It's been a long time since I've done a reading like this, so if I get off track here and there, my apologies. Anyways, okay, so wild horses couldn't drag me away. Okay, so, and horses, right? They represent freedom. They represent adventure. You know, they cannot be tamed. And I think this is that kind of relationship. I'm seeing this relationship where you can't tame the other person. Both people are independent and free, but they come together and create this beautiful synergy, right? Because they allow that freedom, because there's trust, right? There's this deep trust with the other person, that they know that they will never stray. So when you know that, you know, when you love something, you let it be free and you let it stray, because it always comes back to you. And I think these high vibrational relationships, so I'm talking like the twin flame, like high vibrational relationships, right? There is no room for jealousy. There is no room for, you know, controlling. There's no room, because the twins must be free, right? And it is a choice to come together, right? It's not because they have to. It's because they choose to. They choose each other, and they say, okay, I want to go on this journey with you. Let's fucking hold hands and let's get this show on the road. So I'm seeing that. There's no head games, right? They're all in. Okay, so, and the final song, which goes very well, and it played at 8:11 p.m. my time. It was Sun Goddess by Ramsey Lewis. So the Sun Goddess, the Sun God Ra, the Sun Goddess. I'm trying to remember who the actual Sun Goddess is. It's the counterpart to Ra. I think. And you know what's interesting? So this song by the Sun Goddess is actually Earth, Wind, and Fire is on that. So I'm seeing Earth, Wind, and Fire, the elements. Wild horses. Oh my God. There's a Sun Goddess, and her name is Marcy. Her name's Marcy. But it's spelled Marici, Marici. That's crazy. This is my first time, and I have studied Egyptian goddesses, sun goddesses. I've studied a lot of stuff, and I've never heard of that. That's very interesting. Who is she? What? Wild horses. I'm curious. Now I'm looking it up. Sorry, guys. So Sekhmet can also be the goddess of the sun. Sapdu, the god of war, scorching heat, summer sun. Hathor, there we go, Hathor. I was thinking of Hathor. So, and Bast, associated with the sun as well. We got Bast coming through up here. So we got a couple of Egyptian stuff going on. Amen. Creator deity, sometimes identified as the sun god. I'm curious, where the heck did this Marcy go? I've never heard of that. Oh my gosh, okay, so she's Buddhist. She's the goddess of the heavens, the sun and the light, Marcy. Oh my goodness. Oh, anyway, that's just a synchronicity for me that I will look into, but she's a bodhisattva. She's associated with the light and sun, right? So that's pretty fascinating. See, ray of light. Oh my gosh, Sugar Ray, a ray of light. Okay, so this is another story time. So as we're closing this music out, many years ago when I first started on this journey, but maybe when I was, I think, 20, I had a dream, and my twin flame came to me. Well, it wasn't a dream. It was like we were astral traveling. My twin flame came, grabbed me, and took me into outer space. And we sat upon a satellite, and we were looking down on the earth, and he was showing me what I created. And it looked like a motherboard, right? With all the circuits, everything moving, everybody moving fast, like a motherboard circuit. It was a computer. It looked like a computer. This was before before I was, really into computers or knew anything about chips, blah, blah, blah. And that's what is fascinating about that, is that immediately it reminded me of the video by Madonna, Ray of Light. Quicker than a ray of light, quicker than a ray of light. And in the video, you see everything's moving super fast. And that's the only way I could explain it to people. I was like, he took me to outer space, and he was showing me everything, and everything was super fast, like that. Like I could see everybody moving super fast. So it was pretty fascinating because, you know, time is not the same in heaven as it is on earth. Like, you know, it's a blink of an eye to heaven, right? See how they're moving so fast. So it was pretty fascinating. Anyways, I thought I would share that. Okay, so now we're gonna get started. I don't even know what time we are at yet. I think I spent a lot of time on this, but we shall see. Let's see where we're at. Oh, wow, that was a long 43 minutes. Yikes, this is gonna be a long one. I might cut it into pieces. So, yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll do 3 different videos. I just don't like doing 3 different videos. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it the way it is. All right, let's keep going. All right, so we're gonna start. Oops, let me get something here. Glasses are filthy. Okay, and I'm gonna have some water. So just. All right, I'm excited. We are going to begin. I like to put this here too, if I need to bring cards up. So if you pick this top row, this is the masculine energy. Here we go. So the main energy that we've got to start this reading, I love this. So we've got unity. Archangel Sandalphon. The song by 311 came through. Their tour every year when they go on tour is the Unity Tour. So that's pretty fascinating. And look at this world. Unity, world. Integration, synthesis. Oh my gosh. I didn't talk to you guys about, you know, I'll make another video about the Integratron. But I went to the Integratron in Landers, and it's this, if you haven't, I will put a link to it below. But George Van Tassel built it. And it is this acoustically sound building that they do sound baths in, but it's also a place where aliens communicate. And as I was in my meditation, an alien came to me in the meditation. And when I left, there was a board outside, and it says, "Why did you come to the Integratron?" And everybody wrote, you know, for peace of mind, for love, for, you know, whatever they wrote. I wrote integration. Calling all my parts back to me, right? And integrating the wisdom and knowledge, integrating things that I don't understand, right? Integrating it to make me understand. And this card is integration, synthesis, and it's number 21-3. And 21 pilots came through as well. 21 again, so we got 21, 21. And we got the number 5 here representing freedom, transformation, right? It represents adventure. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. And I wasn't going to read, I wasn't planning on reading it, but, you know, unity. So when I'm seeing unity, I'm thinking of the crown chakra, right? The crown chakra opening up. The first song was Check Your Head. So, you know, when we start awakening our crown chakra, it feels like we start getting a lot of headaches because of the pressure. So our third eye and our crown chakra, we start getting a lot of headaches. So I'm seeing like that head pressure. I'm also seeing that happening in the collective as well because of the pressure that's going on with the Schumann's resonance as well. So 5. Working in groups enriches you right now. You drew this card because it's time for you to expand your circle of friends or join a group. For example, you may want to enroll in school or become part of a spiritual organization. This is also an optimal time to make friends with supportive new people who have integrity and a strong moral compass. Yes, this is what I'm doing. I'm like calling in people that are like that. People that are honest and true. People that, you know, just have a strong moral compass of what they're doing, right? It's also time to question and review any rules, restrictions, or limited beliefs that have been placed around your current situation by you or by others to make sure that they're fair to everyone involved. This can lift any previous blocks to the manifestation of your goals. So I'm also seeing this right now, whenever you're watching this video, just a time to let go of things, to release things that no longer serve you, right? To release things that no longer serve the highest good of the all, right? Because it's all unity. So this is also asking you to reach out to mentors that can teach you, right? And this is also the search for meaning of life, having faith in a group of people, right? And I love Sandalphon. He's one of my favorite deities. But if you look at this card, well, you can't see it, but all of it, it reminds me of coexist. So in all these religions, there is truth. The only truth is that there is only one God, and the only one God is all that matters. So everybody creates this separation, and this is about saying, no, everything is all connected. It's all one. Your God is my God. We just call it a different name, right? Some call it nature. Some call it Buddha. Some call it, Jesus. Some call it the universe. It's all the same thing, right? So I love that. And they're all balls, just like the balls that I found, the little things that I found. Anytime I think of these, it's like Merlin, and he looks like Merlin, even though he's Sandalphon. Phonics. Hooked on phonics. I'm here like phonics. Earphones. Okay, so 21.3 world. I love this because, it's got this, you can't see it, but it's got this little baby here, and he looks like he's meditating, but he also looks like the Matrix, like Neo from the Matrix. So unplugging from the Matrix, right? So I was talking to Forever Transforming, she's on Instagram, and we were talking, I mentioned something about we transcend numbers. So when we awaken, we start seeing all the numbers, and then eventually we transcend those numbers, because that's us exiting the Matrix, right? As soon as we start aligning things start aligning, and then you hit that 0 point, and that 0 point ejects you out of the Matrix, so to speak, right? That's that awakening process. So I'm seeing a lot of UFOs on this photo as well. So the world represents that. It represents the world. We got the unicorns. We got everything in this photo. And the world is in your hands, right? The world, we are all connected. We are all one. And 3 is all about balancing mind, body, spirit, right? But it's also about creative communication, self-expression. So I'm seeing a lot of being free to express yourself. The freedom to express yourself. The freedom to say whatever you want to say. Right? Okay, moving on. Oh, I love this balancing act. Look at that ship. Oh my goodness. So I don't know where I was, but I pointed out to somebody that something looked like a ship. Interesting. Anyway, so balancing act, number 11 and number 16. So we got the star and balancing act. So we got the world, we got unity, which is, I think number 5 is the hermit, right? And then we got here, balancing act with these ships, and number 11. So the doorway, whenever we see 1111, it's that portal, that doorway that we walk through, right? To higher level of consciousness, that doorway to manifestation. What do we want to manifest? And I'm seeing the number 3 was balancing mind, body, spirit. So I'm definitely seeing balance here. 16, one shining star alone in the skies bodes joy from afar where happiness lies. In starlight dreams come true. Hope is in sight, success is in view. So I love that the star came through. It's the 6 of hearts here. So 6 of cups. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, I'm seeing a North Star, and I think the North Star also came through in one of the songs. I think it was in the Prisoner song. So being guided by our North Star, being guided by our North, that light that shines. We're never lost if we keep continually following our North Star. And I wasn't going to read any of the books, but this is the only, I think this is the only one besides From Scratch. I'm only going to read from 3 books. So, I love this. So over here we have the 6 love as well. So lots of love coming through. So number 11, inspired leaders, intuition, right? 1 and 1 make, 2. You are calm within, no matter the fluctuation of your outer conditions. I love that. So you know that you are balancing work, play, everything, right? And it says there are times when things seem a little bit topsy-turvy and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing. Now's the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused level path. So I love that focus came through because focus also came through over here. So focus is coming through on the masculine energy here twice. So very cool. So I love that. And, I love that she's balancing the ship. And she's got these wings that she's standing on, so it's like she can fly. Lots of love. Launched 1,000 ships in my heart, so easy. Still it's fun from afar. Okay, so the star. I love that the star came through because the star represents to me promises, wish fulfillment. When I see the star, to me it's wish fulfillment. So wish is fulfilled. There's a wish come true here. There's a wish the masculine is experiencing a wish come true. He's experiencing the world card. It's the last card in the deck. It's like he's got the world in his hands. Or her hands. Masculine energy can be a male or female. It's just an energy. So I love the, okay, so what are we working on? What are we working on here, right? We're healing our, I love it. We're healing our sacral chakra, root chakra. So we're letting go of the fear of, oh my God, cherry. Oh my goodness, cherry pie. I love that cherry came through because I think in the last reading, Cherry Waves by Deftones came through. In a sea of waves, we hug the same plank. And here's the sea, right? It's actually a sea in the sky. The ship is in the sky. So that's interesting because the 311 song Prisoner talked about the ocean is above us. We're underneath the ocean. Okay. Where was I? So acceptance. Finally got a piece of the pie. Beans don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't. Oh my goodness. Whoa. There was a card in there. Discovery. I think this was from my last. I don't know, but it came out for the masculine's reading, so here it is. The masculine is having a discovery of self. Like, look at that, his heart chakra, there's that pink, all pink. So his heart chakra is expanding to new awareness, new love, new way of seeing love. I feel like the masculine energy is in some sort of love, in love with something. And it talks about leaving the past behind. A readiness for a new adventure. Yes, from scratch. Readiness for a new adventure. A willingness to venture into uncharted territory. A new level of self-care. I love that. Yeah, the masculine is learning to love himself. The masculine is learning to realizing that he deserves great things. Right? So that's beautiful. And that's both of these cards. They're right next to each other. So that's awesome that they came out together. So Cherry Heart. When I accept myself, I find love. So this talks about new ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfections, the feeling of feeling incomplete and selling yourself short, not feeling like you deserve something, not feeling like you deserve this great love or this great dream job or this great life, selling yourself short. And, when somebody gives you a compliment, you're like, oh, I'm not that great. Like, you're selling yourself short. Say thank you. Give gratitude to those gifts. If somebody's complimenting you, you got to learn to say thank you. So this is interesting because it says Cherry loves her work as a waitress but feels that something is missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet she senses that he's unfaithful. One day a customer orders a cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice and sighs to a friend that her life is like a pie, with a slice missing. Her friend remarks that maybe Cherry is a heart-shaped pie. Heart-shaped pie! Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. So this is about letting go of old relationships that no longer serve you because there's better things, right? So letting go of the past relationships, exes, or things, hurts of the past, thinking that everybody's going to hurt you like your ex did, right? I know I struggled with that for a long time. I had one ex that cheated on me, and I held, every man at that standard, like, oh, they're all doing that. But eventually, I got over it and realized that not everybody is like that. And I changed my beliefs, my limited belief system. And from that point on, I only met amazing people. So it's all about changing the way you perceive things, right? You're discovering and accepting yourself. Self-discovery, because look at, let your true self shine. These are the unicorn cards. These are the rainbow cards. There's only 3 of them in the deck. You got it. So look at this. She's letting herself shine. She's being her true authentic self. I'm seeing the Kundalini awakening, having that spiritual awakening, right? Wish fulfillment as well. Look at all the stars in her hair. So I'm seeing lots of stars. Look at, she is the star, and that's the star. So I'm definitely seeing a star. I'm seeing like gray hair, like, you know, somebody having the wisdom. The gray hair comes out and you're like, oh shoot, I'm getting old. But no, it's just wisdom. It's just wisdom. It's just wisdom, guys. So I love this card because the card, the totem animal is the unicorn, and the unicorns represent the twin flame connection to me because they are the high vibrational horse, and wild horses came through. So beautiful connection with the unicorns. So let your true self shine. Let yourself be seen, right? I love that card. We got calcite, talking about relax. So I'm hearing that song from Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Relax, don't do it if you want to get to it. So relax and focus. So this is talking about, you know, sit down in meditation. We got, look at, let yourself shine, but she's in a meditative pose. And then we got the relaxation with calcite, right? So this is talking about, you know, not being, not worrying too much, right? Because we had the card over here, the balancing act, saying not to worry about things because, things are falling. Everything's taken care of. The universe is taking care of you. And I want to see what the calcite, the healing qualities of the calcite. So strengthens the bones and skeletal system, brings inner peace and tranquility, calms the mind, and balances the heart. So look at balance. So definitely seeing balancing. You're balancing mind, body, spirit. You're balancing your chakras as well. Balance. Facilitates states of deep relaxation and meditation. So it's definitely a great crystal if you have a hard time focusing during meditation. And you're not supposed to focus during meditation either. If you're having a hard time, you know, with sitting, let's just put it that way because she's sitting. If you're having a hard time with sitting, calcite's a great crystal to kind of center you a little bit. And like I always tell you guys, meditation does not mean shutting off your mind. It just means when a thought comes in, slide it to the left. When another thought comes in, slide it to the right, and just keep sliding those thoughts over. And eventually the space between each thought is the meditation that you seek. That's the silence, that's the money spot right there, right? So calcite. And then we got final card here for the crystals. We got number 8. So 88 here. We got 88 here. We got 88 here. We got 77 here. We got a lot of master numbers here. 33. Focus. Azurite. Oh, I love azurite. It's one of my favorite crystals. It's actually one of the crystals that I usually wear around my neck. Something about it. There's just something about it. Aventurine, azurite. Here we go. So focus. I mean, it's self-explanatory, but I just wanted to see what it was about. The indigo ray, the third eye chakra, mental level of self, psychic development and intuition, putting your own limitations on yourself, on your intuition. Trapped in the sacral chakra. Oh my goodness, I was just talking about that sacral chakra, the people having stomach issues, right? And it represents a scarab. But the animal totem is the bee. Oh my god. The bee, guys. The little buzzing bee. And if you watched my stories recently, I posted about the number 22 representing the bees. The number 4 actually represents bees. So, the bee. And I love the bees. Without the bees, so bees all are about community, right? So this was talking about over here about coming together with others and creating a community. And the bee, what it does is it protects the queen, and that was coming through as well in the song. Which song was it? One of the songs. Oh, the Sparks by Coldplay, where he talks about you know, I'll always look out for you, because that's what I do. So this is about you looking out for somebody, or they're looking out for you, protecting you, guiding you, like maybe even your spirit guides and your ancestors, of course, but also community, a community of friends. Okay, moving on. So, all path leads home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So definitely seeing that you need to meditate. The masculine energy needs to meditate to bring balance to the left and right hemispheres of the brain. So not only that, because divine inspiration is coming through right now, and when we sit in silence for a minute, it just floods in. So I love this. It looks like Stonehenge. So definitely seeing those magic portals, right? Those portals on Earth, the ley lines. Seeing that. She's like walking through the center there. And it's almost like she's walking through, it's almost like a waterfall or like a portal of some sort. So to be cleansed. And following your own intuition. And over here we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yes, oh my gosh, look at it. They look very similar in the sense that they're both standing in circles. So I'm seeing you in a circle. I'm seeing you in a circle, surrounded, something surrounding you in a circle of something, or maybe a community of people are encircling you. But you're in a circle, like maybe like a stage that's shaped like a circle, but there's a circle. And her hands are up in the air ready to receive, and the light energy source, the sparks. There's a lot of sparks here. Oh my goodness, look at all the sparks. Look at all the sparks, like the song Sparks that came through. That's awesome. So, and I love that over here we have all the blue colors representing the throat chakra, but over here we have all the magenta and pink colors representing the crown chakra, as well as the zeal chakra, as well as the heart chakra. So all the higher chakras, right, lighting up. And your manifestation abilities, birthing new creation. So being very creative, whether this is through art, through music, through dance, like I was saying in the beginning, you're building your new reality. And I love that the Pisces card came through. It's the mystic. Imaginative, and it's interesting because I've been using that word the past month a lot. And here it is, right? And somebody asked me what did I want to be when I was a kid, and I said a mystic. And here it is, the mystic. So Pisces represents the water energy, so definitely seeing a lot of water, which reminds me to drink some more. Drink some more water. Imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathetic, mystical, adoring, magical, allowing to receive, dreamy, ephemeral, enigmatic, spiritual, emotional, escapist, impractical, oceanic, self-pitying, illogical. So we are getting away from that self-pitying, right? It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to, not always be at 10, We all have our off days. So it's about having compassion for yourself as well as others, right? You are magical. Like, there's no doubt about it, right? And you teach by example, because I feel like we have 2 5s now, so that's 5 5. Interesting. Okay. You teach by example. I love that there's this little dog. Right? So the masculine energy, it could be male or female, is teaching. They're teaching others. And she's holding a pink rose. So, and she's got a purple cloak on lavender. So I'm seeing she's teaching spirituality, but she's also teaching love. And my crown is tingling like crazy right now, just even looking at this card. And I love that all these pillars are behind her, and this golden light shines behind her, representing enlightenment. She has a beautiful seashell on her neck, representing her connection to the ocean. She has people watching. She's teaching. And this teaching is setting her free. When she teaches, it sets him or her. This is not, it's just an energy. And I love the little black Pomeranian over here. Pom-pom. Whoa. Okay, so I actually want to read these close. I'll read this one with this. So we got new beginnings, so definitely seeing new beginnings. Look, once again, we got the root chakra. We got the root chakra here. So the masculine is having to trust the process. He's having to let go of fear, and he's going for his passions. He's doing things that he's passionate about. So he's starting a new beginning with something he's passionate about, something that he loves. It's a new beginning here. I love it, right? He's focused on this new beginning, right? With this star, this shining light. Right? And yeah, number 1 represents independence. It represents leadership, right? So he's leading the way. So we got teaching right here. So definitely seeing a leader, teaching others, leading the way, leading by example, keeps popping up, leading by example. Then we got Bast, independent. So look at that, we got 1 and 1, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So, you know, like I was saying, being able to still be independent, even if you can be in a relationship, right? You can still be in a relationship and be independent. It's because you allow each other to, you know, what do they say? The thread of fate can tangle and it can go far, but it always comes back. It always comes back. So I love that. And so we know Bast is the goddess of cats. And here by her 2 sides, we have the 2 cats standing right next to her. So this talks about spending this time alone to focus on your journey and yourself, right? But through meditation, give yourself permission to play, which is interesting because we got play coming through down here as well in the union energy. Ask for your needs to be met. So if you need help, if you want something, ask. If you need something, like if you need a cuddle, if you need a hug, ask for it, right? Make your own decision, work with cats, and pay attention to cat. Yeah, cats have been coming through a lot as well. So that was pretty interesting. And Bast is the Egyptian goddess of cats. So the cats protect the family. She exhibits cat-like traits of the feminine, which includes gracefulness, independence, playfulness, and intuition. And talks also about, she's this daughter of the sun god Ra. So the sun god came through. So this is interesting that she's coming through in the masculine energy. So that tells me that the masculine energy is really tapping into their feminine energy with all this pink color, and especially with Bast coming through, representing this beautiful Egyptian goddess, right? And lots of, these look like petals, and we had petals coming through as well over here, like rose petals, like somebody throwing rose petals. It almost reminded me of Coming to America, when Hakeem just walks around, everybody's just throwing rose petals at his feet. So being like, something about rose petals, like you deserve rose petals thrown at you, right? And you don't even realize it, but you deserve that. Or maybe you're planning to do that for somebody, but it's beautiful. And I love from scratch. This is, you guys know that I love reading the Oracle of E. To me, it's very powerful. And I almost want to read it last, but I'm going to read it now. It's already there. So congratulations, you've got all the ingredients for every one of your dreams to come true. Everything is now within reach. What are you waiting for? It's not going to bake itself. Quit looking and start cooking. And this reminds me of my other Instagram that's called Inner Piece of Cake, and everybody always tells me that I spelled piece wrong, and I said no, it's spelled right. Inner piece is a piece of cake. So when you finally get to a certain point on this journey, being able to experience that inner peace becomes easier. It becomes easier, right? The only roadblocks that we have are our own roadblocks. So from scratch, everything is within your reach. And I love that it's number 6, representing love, again, the lovers. So it represents balance as well. And I'm seeing that solar plexus lit up, stepping into your power, having self-confidence in yourself and your abilities, to attract the opportunities that you want in your life, whether this be in love, romance, relationships, partnerships, work, business, etc. You can do it, right? And it's also about nurturing yourself. So this was talking about going inward, taking some time to yourself, right? Okay, now let's look at, this is going to blow everybody's mind. We got 2 lizard cards. Lizards represent integration. The card over here talked about integration. So the Integratron, I was talking about that. And we actually had 2 cards come out, the flamingo, and we have giraffe. So we got 5. So we got 555 here. I actually want to see. Oh yeah, this little. Well, I don't really need to see what lizard talks about, because I know what it talks about. It's about, it's ancient wisdom. It's integration, integrating all your lost parts. So what does the lizard do when it loses its a foot or a tail, whatever? It grows it back. So this is about, anything that you've lost is coming back. Anything that you've lost that was of value to you is coming back, and it is returning. So the lizard on this one talks about pay attention to your dreams and visions, and they also do represent dreams and visions. So definitely seeing that as well. I'm seeing like lucid dreaming. I'm seeing astral traveling. More dreams coming through in the dream state. So definitely seeing that coming through. I actually have this little book that Forever Transforming got me, the Power Animal Oracle decks. So I'm going to read from this one instead of having to read from the other one. So this talks about the conscious mind below the instinctual self, where one's usual identity is dissolved, and you are pure witness observing your experience from a completely detached perspective. This place is called the dream time, where all apparent boundaries between self and others disappear. What remains is unadulterated awareness specific to you, yet at the same time expanded into the boundless universe. So this is all about ancient, primal, reflexive, spontaneous, and it's about your dream state, right? So a lot of people, when they dream, they're working things out from their daily life that they didn't process consciously, so they process it in their dream state. But it also is about your subconscious and what is in there, you know, our deep-seated fears and things that come into us in our dreams. So I haven't had nightmares in a very long time, but I had a dream last night that this black cat bit Frankie's ear off. And I ran to the bathroom, and all of a sudden there was all these black balls, and they all turned into these like nuns wearing black cloaks. It was interesting, and I just realized I was dreaming because that's how lucid dreams work. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not scared, but I want to get out of this bathroom because I don't want to be trapped in this bathroom with you guys. So representing, you know, spiritual, right? Nuns representing spirituality, representing the void, the things that come from the void. And what is the void? Your subconscious, right? The dark spots within. So definitely seeing you are integrating all your dark and your light. I'm seeing like the yin and yang, right, coming together. And there's two of them, like the twins. So twin flame union. Definitely seeing twin flame union. I've been seeing twin flame union at the start of the year, all year, and I'm seeing them actually coming together, and it's pretty fascinating, and it's magical. It really is freaking magical. Okay, so let's get this back. Oh yeah, so let's get to so we got the flamingo representing the spiritual rebirth because it's number 10. Let's put this up here. Let me just say, I think the flamingo is about celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. And so I love the flamingo because he's also pink, representing balance. He balances on one leg, so I'm definitely seeing balance happening, a balancing act happening here. You know, work, home, blah blah blah. And I'm seeing pink, the heart chakra, celebrating your journey because you are the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? So it's time to celebrate. Put on your most vibrant feathers. And what's interesting is this had feathers in it too, the Pisces card. So I'm seeing feathers. Definitely seeing lots of feathers. Dance, sing, draw, cook. Just make sure you're sharing your flamboyance with a friend or a lover. It's time to tempt your senses and embark on an adventurous journey. Choose one specific venture that inspires you this week and let spirit guide you. Love it. So celebration, I'm seeing a celebration, and I love the giraffe came through because giraffe is, not only is he the tallest, but I'm seeing this chipping away at a wall and the heart opening up. Like we have chipped away at this wall and the wall is crumbling to the heart, and you're letting the light in to the heart. You're freeing yourself, right? And I love that there's two looking at each other. Like, once again, a lot of two coming through. Look at that at the end here, 2 and 2. So partnerships coming together. And the giraffe represents, you know, they have the largest heart, right? The earth mammal with the largest heart. So it's telling you to stretch, elongate, and expand your body and mind. So yes, this was talking about that over here as well. This isn't a time to seek approval or follow the group. Instead, pave your own way and follow your heart, your dream, and your own direction. Giraffe reminds you that this is your life path and this is your opportunity to replace obligations with heart-driven desires. That's all. This is all going together. This is all going together. So reach with love to create your inner vision and aim high for what you desire. Love is the answer to all things. Absolutely. Look at that's all going together. It's so lovely. And finally, getting to the final one here, we got signs. So you're manifesting a miracle. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So yes, we had the wish fulfillment coming through all through the reading, talking about wishes being fulfilled. We had it in the little, the rainbow over here and over here. And I love it. So look at this tree. The tree has, a heart. It has, and I was telling you that I saw like a heart piece of wood. But the tree has all these hearts and stars and balance. It has a yin-yang there. So definitely seeing twin flames coming together in union. I'm seeing an infinity, an 8 right here in the center, representing infinite abundance. Right? Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And here's continue to follow the signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. So you have been receiving these signs and synchronicities. It's time to follow through. Love it. Okay, so let us begin now with let's see how much time I've had here. Whoa, uh-oh, here we go. Let's continue. Keep this party rolling. We are on to the feminine energy over here with the rose quartz and the flower and the pie. Rose quartz, flower, and pie. I love it. King of water. Instinctive, common sense, another 5. We got a centaur. Oh my goodness, guys. We had a lot of horses coming through. And now the feminine has got a centaur. This is crazy. It reminds me of the witch in the wardrobe. So king of water. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice and charity work. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I got all this stuff over here. Put this over here. So, we know that the king of water is the king of cups. So, mastering your emotions. Whenever I see that card, to me, it's mastering the emotions. Like, his cup is full. His cup is full. You're a natural counselor who listens to people and offers them comforting and kind words, born of your experiences. Open your mind to other ideas of others and be accepting of those who are different from you. It may be time to volunteer for charity work to help those less fortunate than yourself. Excellent advice may be offered to you by someone you can completely trust. Follow his or her suggestions. And this is someone wise and compassionate, with a rich inner life, a person who, with quiet authority, who can see the truth and meaning behind any situation and provide a perfect solution that's both intelligent and heartfelt, trustworthy, cultured, respected, reliable, accomplished, emotionally stable. A mediator, a trustworthy romantic partner, cultured interests such as art and music, an upstanding member of society. I love that! This is the feminine. Or this is who's coming in for the feminine, but this is the feminine energy. And we've got the elemental centaur, instinctive common sense. So I love that he's got, it's almost like I'm seeing it like, I'm seeing him like Cupid with his bow, ready to aim. And I mean, it's been slow going. Oh my goodness. It's been slow going, something showing, yeah. So what's interesting is, we're going to get to it over here, but I literally just sent my friend a song called Purpose by 311, and the song says, yes, this is slow going, but something showing, and it says, no head gating, no head games. So very cool synchronicity. And it's number 5. So we do have a lot of 5s here, representing freedom, adventure, transformation, change. So something's changing, somebody's moving. I'm seeing the feminine moving because I felt like she was moving over here with the Vesta home. So moving space, moving home. King of water. Okay, beautiful. The song goes, they say love is a stream that will find its own course. Make and do is a thing I will do no more. Whenever you come back, I'll be waiting. Trifling, no slack, no head gating. So no head games. somebody waiting for you with no head games. They're ready. They are the King of Cups. They are fulfilled in their emotions. They are like solid, man. They are solid as a rock. So the Wizard of Awareness, I love it. Number 3, I just love this card. We got the Tricina there, the Celtic Tricina there, and the Wizard of Awareness reminds me of like Excalibur. Of course, it reminds me of Merlin. And then we got the bear. If you guys watch my stories, bear is a repeating animal. And here he is again, number 15. Brawny and bold. Here's your bear. So, spend your resources with wisdom or care. Use your power to be strong and be fair. So, of course, when we have power, we gotta use it in fairly, right? Fairness. And what's interesting about that, you know, I was telling somebody, just because you have, like, I have the ability to eviscerate somebody with my words if I want to, but I don't. And so this is like people that have a superpower. Just because you have laser eyes doesn't mean you go around lasering everybody that pisses you off, right? So it's about honing your powers and knowing when to use them and when to not, and you know what I mean? So, but the bear, I'm seeing, bear with me, be patient. You've been patient. Like, I've seen that you've been patient. You were waiting for abundance, and here it is. Like, oh my God, you got 2 abundance cards. It's like, wow. Anyways, I'm going to read awareness because I said I was only going to read a couple. Here we go. What is it? Number 3? And once again, number 3, the magic of 3. So we had 3 up here and 3 over here. And then we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and 15. So I'm seeing new beginning as well. So your soul knows best. Be still and observe. So the masculine and the feminine both got the be still and observe card. And this is going inward, right? So we got the Tricina is going inward, coming out. Almost reminds me of a maze, right? Going in, going out. He's got the white hair, which is interesting because the masculine also had the card with the white hair. So both the masculine and the feminine are in their wisdom right now. They are wise. They have knowledge. And it's not just knowledge like book knowledge, but it's street smart. It's dealing with people. It's life experiences, right? It requires. And he's got this beautiful staff with a spark at the end of it. Look at that, another spark. So sparks are flying for the masculine and feminine. His robe is almost iridescent, like it's almost see-through. So being able to camouflage yourself, being able to be seen when you want to be seen and not seen when you don't want to be seen. So, and he's thinking, he's pondering. What is he pondering about, right? He's pondering, like, how is this gonna go? How is this gonna go? So it says, people come and go, experiences evolve from one state to another, and a continual shift and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. Holy cow. Look at that. The miracle, manifesting a miracle. So there's a miracle happening here. There is something beautiful happening. This beautiful synergy is happening. Go with the flow. Don't overthink it. Like, he's like over here thinking about it. It's like, don't overthink it. It's magic. It's happening. You can't overthink magic. You just have to let it happen. Right? I mean, come on. And look at, oh my God, we got sunstone, cistrine, abundance. Whoa, something. Whoa. Where'd that come from? That was weird. So I love it. Express your emotions. Don't be afraid to express your emotions. Express how you're feeling, right? Express that love energy. Like, you know, you don't have to be in a relationship to express love. You don't have to be in love to express love, right? You know, I like to post a lot of things about love because I like to stay in that like love vibration. It's what inspires me. Love inspires me to do amazing things. So I focus on love. So let's start with express your emotions. So we got the little blue girl. She's talking about communicating, right? Her arms out, and her spirit animal is, I think it is the owl, if I'm not mistaken. So let me just give it a quick little gander here. They say love is a stream. Yeah, it is the owl. Sapphire and lapis lazuli. Vada the owl. So this talks about expressing your emotions, not being afraid to express yourself, right? So that's self-explanatory. Working on your throat chakra. I love that her ajna chakra right here. She's got a nice little lapis lazuli on her third eye. It reminds me of the Egyptian goddesses when they would have that. So I'm seeing somebody like wearing a little crystal on their forehead, whether through meditation or what, but she's wearing all blue. And so in that, I was going to post a reading that I did that Saturday for the ISIS girls, and it was, all the cards were blue. Everything was talking about blue, even the blue flame. So definitely seeing a lot of blue energy happening right now. This like blue, like tranquility, oceanic, third eye, lapis lazuli energy. And like she's got a ponytail on the side, on the left side there. So it looks like a horse tail. So a lot of horses coming through here. Oh my God. So we got Sunstone, Ra, light, radiant. And so the song that came through was Sun Goddess. So here's the Sun God. There's the Sun Goddess. Definitely seeing you guys are in your power. You guys are in your power. And look at that. Citrine and abundance. Did the masculine get citrine too? Oh no, he got calcite. Very close. Two very similar crystals. But look at all this yellow. So stepping into your power, letting go of anger, grudges, right? I was talking about this in the last reading about letting go of anger because it really does affect your liver, you know, and your body. So we want to let that go. But it's the number 6 and 6. So I love that, representing the love again. Let me check what, I want to check what totem animal the sunstone is. So we know sunstone. It's for your solar plexus, so definitely seeing a lot of solar plexus activity. The sun. I'm seeing the Lion's Gate coming through. Lion's Gate 8-8 coming up. I should have waited to do this reading then, but I wanted to do it now. I'll do my 8-8 live for that. Oh, my eye is itching. Right eye is itching. So, oh, here we go. So this card, it's definitely about your life force, right? Setting goals, self-worth. So the feminine is finally seeing her worth. Because look at all these beautiful, abundant cards. She's realizing she's abundant. She's realizing she's got these gifts and these talents that she gets to share with the world. And so the animal totem is the scorpion. Oh my gosh, guys. Because in the unity energy, we got a scorpion. So we got 2 scorpions. 2 Scorpios. Wow. Okay. That's fascinating. So Ra, radiant light. So definitely working on that root chakra, right? Letting go of the fear. Letting go of trust issues. Stepping into your power, realizing you are worthy of great things. You're worthy of great love. You're worthy of great opportunities, just like the masculine. You are worthy. That's nuts. So let me check something real quick. Come on, here we go. The coming days are bound to be positive and flowing, but it is important not to block the potential this frequency carries with negativity and pessimism. For Sunstone will then explode into healing mode and you will wonder what hit you. Optimism is key word where Sunstone is concerned, and it is possible that you are having your share of rough days at the moment. Sunstone has come to fill a role as your personal sun, showering positive light into your world and lightening the load. Sunstone can also open the voice and purpose of one's soul, so listen in the state of potential action, for which frequency such as this, swiftness is the key. If you're looking for an answer to the question, Sunstone is a very positive yes. So it screams yes, yes, yes at you. All you need to do now with your new vitality is spring into action. Are you still reading this? Go do it now. I love that. I can't believe it was Scorpion, but here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Okay, so look at this. We got citrine over here representing abundance again. So sunstone representing abundance, citrine representing abundance. Got a lot of abundance coming, guys. A lot of solar plexus. I've got a lot of solar plexus for the feminine here, working on her self-confidence. So this is a purification crystal on all levels, assists in manifesting wealth and abundance, shifts old patterns of negativity, brings in the joy and magic of life. So this is a magic crystal as well, along with sunstone. And I love that we got a lot of magic coming through. So you've attracted this powerful card because it's time to open deeply and receive the blessings of abundance in your life on all levels. It's your birthright to experience abundance, and now it is time to truly believe you are worthy to receive the magical energy of the cosmos. The universe is an abundance of pure energy, and you are connected to this energy at all times. So sometimes self-doubt will shut yourself off from this powerful creative flow, but in truth, you're always connected. You have the ability and opportunity to call upon this energy. So allow this energy to dissolve any fears you may have around money or receiving the abundance you deserve. And this can be in not just money, but this can be in love, relationships. Like sometimes we feel we don't deserve something, and we definitely do deserve it. So if you're thinking of a new relationship or adventure, the crystal says this is a positive move will bring the prosperity of abundance into your life. Oh my God, they both said the exact same thing. They both said, if you're thinking about a relationship or a person, it is yes, yes, yes. So this is a yes. This is a yes for the feminine. So here we go. Another one. Abundance. I love this. So look at how he's crying over spilt milk. I lost my ring. I'll never see it again. I'm going to go home and drink about it. Mwah. What does she do? She puts some gum on a string, and she puts it down there, and she gets the ring. Right? There's two ways of seeing things. Sometimes we lose something, and it's gone. And then sometimes we're resourceful and we're able to get it back. That's not exactly what this card means, but I'm just noting the two, how, like, come on, guy. Like, you could have easily opened up that grate, or you could have easily figured out a way to get your ring. But it takes the mind of a child and the imagination of a child and the resourcefulness of a child to get it. So, very cool. Oh yeah, abundance. Ooh, wrong book. I wanted to read, goodness gracious. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. So, once again, this card itself is the sacral chakra. So this is all about abundance through gratitude, releasing regret, being good with money. It's also about friendship, wisdom, and windfall. So I was seeing a lot of wisdom coming through. So definitely seeing a lot of wisdom. I only seek to give you what you ask for. So the universe is trying to give you what you want, and you were pushing it away for a very long time. And now you're finally saying, oh, okay, I guess I do deserve this. I guess it's not too good to be true, right? So inside a magical treasure chest, gold coins swap stories. One coin tells how a man foolishly dropped her down a drain, then cried instead of trying to get her out. Later, an enterprising little girl used strings and chewing gum to fish her out. The coins remember how this girl saved them, along with many others, and eventually bought a house. As all coins desire to be well spent, they agree she was indeed a wise person. Money is naturally attracted toward appreciation and gratitude. Beautiful. Anyways, okay, so I love this. The treasure. Oh yeah, and guess what? I was talking to you guys about you're the treasure. You are the prize. So the feminine is realizing she is the treasure. She is the prize. Gosh, dab nabbit. She's finally getting it. Like, come on, girl. Or boy. Feminine. It could be anybody. It could be you. It could be masculine. It could be a man. It could be a woman. Just the feminine energy in that sense, okay? So, I love this. Look at this. It looks like Vegas. It looks like Vegas. We got this, because it's got the dice, and we got this like Ferris wheel here, and it says enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, benevolence, beliefs, luck, seeking, travel, positivity, lectures, foreign cultures, teaching, pilgrimage, chance, expansion, leaping exploration, potential. So I love that Jupiter represents expansion, and we were getting a lot of expansion up here in the masculine energy. So definitely seeing this beautiful mirroring happening. Like they're both on their high vibe journey here, you know. And I love that the Ferris wheel comes up, because you get to go to the very top and you get to have a higher perspective of things, what's happening down there, right? So I love that. And then we've got 45, we got 45, we got 6 here. So we got 9 and 9. 9, 9, and 6. Beautiful. Or 6, 9, and 9. 6, 9, 9. So I love this. It says the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. Oh my God. The masculine also got birthing creations. Two different decks, the same card. Birthing Creations, Dreaming the New World into Being. The same thing. They got the same card, but from different decks. And so I love the 7 star sisters. They're dancing in the sky, and it's about looking up to the stars for guidance and light. And this is also about self-expression, expressing your creativity, birthing of creation, right? And all paths, oh no, this goes over here, right? Yeah, all paths lead to home. These are the cards. So you go first. The universe will catch you. So I love this. This is like the Fool card. Look at her, how she's leaping. And she's floating, right? She just had to believe that she could, and she is. So it's about having trust in the universe. The universe has your back. You have this luck. Look at this tremendous luck. The Jupiter card. You tremendous luck in love. Wow. If you've been following my Instagram stories, you know that I was seeing a lot of DNA activations happening, and sometimes that love is the most powerful force in the universe. It just ignites and awakens dormant strands in our DNA. I think emotion and love are, you know, a lot of people suppress these things, and in a lot of countries, a lot of different countries, they are taught to suppress their emotions, right? And they see it as a weakness to express your emotions, but I think it's the most powerful gift. And look at this couple. They are just like, their DNA is just like lit up, and they are connected, right? I feel like there's like a spider under here. And I wasn't gonna read this, but guess what? I just decided I want to. So playfulness. Is it? Yeah, there it is. So, choose, harmonize, romance, creativity, reconciliation. So look, we got a lot of creativity happening. We do have a reconciliation happening over here. I was seeing a reconciliation happening here. Somebody reconciling with somebody from the past. It could be a friendship. It could be a past relationship. Reconciling doesn't mean that you're kind of getting back together. It just means that you're forgiving and you're reconciling and, you know, moving on from it. So this card, you know, forgive faults and rejoice in your perfect uniqueness. Talks about, are you coming from a place of love? Take some time to examine your relationship with others as well as yourself. Forgive your faults, right? It may be time to examine the choices you make regarding matters of the heart. Choosing to have people in your life who support and empower you. Surround yourself only with those who encourage and sustain you and who push or guide you to be all you can truly be. This will help you value yourself and raise your vibration to that unconditional love. There may also be an opportunity for new romance, for improving an existing romance, or for healing a disharmonious relationship. Seize this energy and take action. If you're looking for a new romance, make yourself available and be open. See it and feel it in your life right now. This will raise your vibration and attract that new love to you. If you're looking to improve an existing romance, then maybe it's time to be creative, a weekend getaway, a romantic dinner, or simply telling the person how much you love and appreciate them. So to heal a disharmonious relationship, open a dialogue, let the person know that you value their relationship and want to improve it. So traditional archetype, this is the Lovers. So what a beautiful, beautiful reading. It makes me want to go, oh, like the angels are singing. And look at that, domestic harmony. Go in there, another 11. We got an 11 up here. And here's another 11. And look at, there's a 9 here. Love it. So domestic harmony, I'm seeing the heart chakra, and so as this card was saying, same colors, as this card was saying, if you are in a relationship and you're trying to fix it, so definitely talk about it, because I'm seeing heartfelt communication, finally expressing yourself, right? And this could also be domestic harmony in a home, because look, we got Vesta. I'm gonna have to bring Vesta into this, and she's coming into this reading, because I was wondering where these last ones were gonna go. So Vesta talks about domestic harmony as well. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So I'm seeing a move, a domestic harmony, partnership, home life, a happy home life, a new home life. Actually, no, this is 10, not 11. 10. There was a 10 up here as well. So yeah, the 10 and 10. So 10 in the same row. 11, 10. So a new beginning, a new rebirth, a new spiritual beginning, right? And Vesta, a new passionate beginning. So, okay, and then we got head games. So that came through with the beginning where I was singing that 311 song. I believe in your purpose, baby, coming up to the surface, and maybe I'll never see you again. Then again, who knows? Make me quiver, hands will shiver, still got all the things that I would have given. The trouble with smart people, and yes, that means you, is that they occasionally have a tad bit of difficulty surrendering to the big guy. They want to analyze everything, figure everything out, go from A to B to C to D ad nauseum. So here's all you need to know about this. Sometimes it's better to let go. So yes, I love this. It's talking about letting go of relationships, but it's also talking about letting go of, I talked about this before, micromanaging the universe, right? No, let go of how it's supposed to happen, let go of the outcome, let it all go. And the universe will just create this beautiful thing for you, right? I know a lot of people think that they have to like manifest and focus and focus and focus, but no, just believe that it's already happened and let the universe handle the rest of it. Beautiful. Domestic harmony coming through. Leveling up, it's the end of something. So seeing the ending of something and moving into a new way, because we got 9 and 10. Yeah, 9 and 10. I'm like, okay, so let's see what the animals came through. So we have the monkey, which is playfulness, and which is interesting because so when I was pulling out that book, this card fell out, and it was playfulness. Play in the royal road to childhood, happiness, and adult brilliance. So the hyacinth, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But monkey is 8, number 8. So and he's all about playfulness. So that's really what the monkey is about, right? Monkeys are playful, but they can also rip your face off if you let them. So be, you know, and like I was saying, right? Like just because you have the ability to have laser eyes doesn't mean you can go around lasering everybody. So this is all about being playful. And we got the opossum. So have a backup plan. And so what this is talking about is like, you know, this domestic partnership or harmony, like domestic home, like having a backup plan to that. Like, you know, maybe you want to go somewhere, but then you want to go there. And this is always having a backup plan. And when you have a backup plan, you're telling the universe that you don't trust the original plan, right? So making sure that you trust the universe enough to not have a backup plan. Like, do you need, unless you're like, okay, you're driving a car, you have a spare tire, right? You don't focus on the spare tire. You just have faith that your tires are great, and that's it. So this is what it's saying. Yes, you can have a backup plan, but you don't need a backup plan because everything's going to turn out exactly as it's supposed to. And I love opossums. People are so scared of opossums, but I used to be really scared of them. But they eat all the trash, and they eat all the ticks, and they eat all the stuff, and they're just loving creatures that are misunderstood. And I think in this relationship, and these relationships sometimes, and in your case, maybe sometimes you feel misunderstood, and that's okay, you know? So, oh yeah, let's see what, was I gonna read it? I don't think I was, but, well, while I'm here, I might as well. Okay, oh no, I was gonna read the skunk. Well, when I see the skunk, well, I'm seeing all the blue, right? Look at it, it's all the blue. Look at this blue, it even matches her dress. But I'm seeing the black and white representing the yin-yang balance, and even the opossum has black and white here, so representing yin-yang balance. Whenever you come back, I'll be waiting. Trifling the slack. No dating. Here we go. Respect, self-confidence. Skunk walks her own path and has high self-esteem. Respect your own unique qualities as well as those of others. Skunk can show you how to respect and stand up for who and how you are in the world. How are you projecting yourself to others? Sometimes it's appropriate to attract others, and sometimes a bit protection and assertiveness is necessary. Skunk is an invitation to find a humble, peaceful balance between the two. And I love that skunk comes through. It reminds me of Flower from, is it Bambi? Is it one of those Disney movies? Flower. Love it. And skunk weed. I'm thinking of skunk weed. Like, smells like skunk weed up in here. Okay. And the flowers that came through, we actually had 2 flowers that came through. We had gratitude. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates visions for tomorrow. And then we had determination, creative achievement. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Maya Angelou. This is Melody Beatty. So we have the amaryllis and the bellflower. So I love this. Amaryllis is just beautiful. It's one of my favorite flowers. Gratitude for your creative gifts, right? So this is about your creativity. You have an abundance of creativity, and being grateful brings things in. So let's see your closer cards here. I love it. More yellow. Holy cow. Goodness. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So I love that. And actually, I want to pull one more of those. Patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold as it should. And unfold at its own pace. So it reminds me of, what's that movie? Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, and he's like, there's no sense getting riled up when a bunch of people want to, poke the bear, right? Because the universe tends to unfold as it should. And so this is asking you to be patient with what the universe is bringing you, right? We want things right now and fast, but you can have it right now. And you've been patient. So I think that's why the universe is rewarding it. It's not saying be patient, but it's rewarding you for your patience, because I'm seeing a lot of rewards happening. And so the card says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Absolutely, the heart. Yes, look at the heart. So beautiful reading for the feminine. Now we are going to move on to the union energy. The union energy is all about Empress energy, this feminine power. Number 3, another 3. Okay, so we got 333 over here. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. I love this. Look at her. And she's got all these wolves and foxes and everything around her. This cheetah or a puma or a cougar or what the heck. She's got the waterfall in the back. She is abundant. She is in her feminine power. She is like, we got the stag over here representing the masculine energy watching her. Masculine is watching her from over here. She doesn't know he's watching because she's doing her own thing over here, and he's over here just like, what's going on? But I love that. Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, number 3. Okay, let's put this up here. Okay, so then we got Archangel, and then we got the 7 of Swords, Scholar Historian, number 33. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy. He is like an Asian, is it Japanese or is it Chinese? I'm not sure, but he's the sword historian. He's number 33. He's enlightenment, represents enlightenment. So I'm seeing this like ancient wisdom from the East is what I'm hearing here. So we've got number 3, the Empress. Your creativity and hard work are bringing you great rewards. According to this card, you have the Midas touch right now. So anything you nurture and give your loving attention to will flourish. Marriage, children, and issues involving motherhood and creativity are positively affected now. Whether you're trying to give birth to a child, nurture life into plants or pets, or help a new project or business to grow, your creative endeavors will be successful. Enjoy the beautiful things in life, knowing that you deserve to be wonderfully provided for. Take excellent care of your body with a massage, yoga, or anything that makes you feel healthy, vibrant, and luxurious. Yes, she looks like she's getting a massage. Feminine over here. So this is union energy. This is both the masculine and the feminine. So both of you go get a massage. Maybe a couple's massage. Abundance, spending time in nature, indulging in creative and artistic projects, loving and nurturing yourself or others. A time of excellent emotional or physical health. So I love this. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger angel who guides and supports expectant and adoptive parents, as well as those involved in newborn creative projects. Call upon Gabriel to inspire your creative ideas and give you the courage and opportunities to express them. Express yourself. Don't go for second best, baby. Put your love to the test. Express yourself. You got... Okay, so we got the 7 of Swords, the historian here, so I keep talking about the ancient wisdom coming through. Ouch. I keep feeling like there's like something on my foot. So, So this is talking about the Empress energy. So this is also talking about, you know, the past, right? The past, how we've had all this like horrible stuff because it's historian. So I'm seeing like your past mistakes, finally letting them all go and seeing the wisdom within all those stories, right? And so the sword itself represents to me cutting things out, right? The truth, seeing the truth of situations, seeing the truth and cutting out the bullshit is kind of what I'm seeing here. And look at, he's blue. So again, once again, the throat chakra. And the 33 represents the master communicator. So cutting out the bullshit, cutting out the way that you used to see things, cutting out the lies, just like living in a new enlightened vibe. So you've finally done that. You finally are like in this Empress energy. You're in this balanced energy and you're leading. And it was a long journey. Okay, so then we've got another 7. Interesting. So we got 7 and 7, and then we got 77 over here. And if you guys watched my story, my repeating number today was 77. So magical map shifter. I love that. 52. So I love that it's coming through because I kept hearing something about shape shifting. And then 26, an unopened book. So I'm seeing somebody writing a book. And the book guards tales of inner emotion. Blessed are the words of deep devotion. I'm seeing a journal. Somebody was writing in a journal. When pages are read, the truth is revealed. So here we go with the truth being revealed. So I'm seeing somebody writing a book about truths, about their past or something, right? Like, because it's the past. So writing a book that tells the truth about their past, their journey, their experiences. And it's going to be very successful because I'm seeing 26 representing the number 8. So abundant. So 10 of diamonds here. It's going to be very successful. And so magical shapeshifter. Let's get this magical shapeshifter up here. There was a time and place where I never thought. I got another song in my head now. The song is Truth of My Youth by Newfound Glory. So spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. So this is like the spirit and is making everything happen. What we're talking about up here, that trust the universe, because the universe is working in your favor. Look at him. He's conjuring up all the stuff that needs to happen. So when the magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety and success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. I feel like a magical map shifter sometimes, and I bet you do too. Like, I bet that you meet people and all of a sudden you shift them. You shift their consciousness. You shift their awareness. You open them up to new things that they didn't see before. And I love that he's got blindfold on because he doesn't have to see. He just feels his way, right? And look at all this yellow coming out of his sacral solar plexus chakra. So I love this. We got a Pegasus, another horse. A lot of horses here, guys. A lot of horses here. Wow. A lot of horses. Okay. Pegasus with wings. So a horse with wings. Okay, so we got the little whale here. Be playful. Once again. So we got the sacral chakra. Be playful came through. Again. We had be playful come through over here. That I pulled that card out and said, oh, I don't know where it went. But you guys saw in the masculine energy. Anyway. Okay. I'm gonna move on. So be playful is self-explanatory. We've got a whale here representing ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge. The whale has the lung capacity. Like I have tremendous lung capacity. I can hold my breath for a very long time. I don't recommend it, but it's possible. And they do that. They dive very deep, but they only got 90 minutes to do it. So they're very fast. And so this is maybe about diving underwater. So being playful underwater, something about water, maybe a swimming pool. playing in the water, and also healing, ancient whale sounds, like whale meditations. Healing the sacral chakra, right? Being playful heals the sacral chakra. Being creative heals the sacral chakra. Releasing guilt and shame heals the sacral chakra. So, and I love that carnelian came through with that creativity. So we got number 7 again. 7-7. Oh my God, this is all 7-7-7 here. And so 7-7 is all about the truth setting you free. This is all about introspection. This is about meditation. This is about spirituality, esoteric knowledge, esoteric wisdom, right? It's about having faith in yourself, having faith in others, having faith in a higher power. It's the faith seeker, the truth seeker. It's about seeing the truth, right? Seeing the truth, seeing behind people's bullshit. So carnelian is a great crystal. Let's see what the animal is for carnelian. Here it is. So the creativity, the color rate, fertility, sacral chakra, sexual function, optimism, personal power, co-creation, tantric processes. Isis! Oh, of course she came through. Isis and Osiris. This is talking about healing boredom, laziness, and it's about, represents the fox as well. The animal totem is the fox. It's the stone of the fertile sun, Atlantean. So, seeing fertility in creative projects, or maybe you've been trying to have a baby, whatever the case, any type of creation that is coming from your sacral chakra. So carnelian, number 7. Okay, we've got 2 balance cards. Boji stone came through with balance, and then we got balance over here. So when I see balance, of course I think of like Libra, the balancing the scales, but I also think of the yin and yang, right? And like he's trying to balance it, but nobody's agreeing here. Everybody's upset. So Boji stones, I love Boji stones. They're great crystals for working with twin flame energy, because it is the masculine, and the one stone is masculine, one stone is feminine. So I like that the card itself is the throat chakra, so balancing the throat chakra, right? Not judging others, right? And I like that Osiris and Isis came through, because I'm thinking of like the Egyptian times where they weigh the heart against a feather. How light is your heart, right? How heavy is your heart? So in order to ascend, your heart has to be as light as a feather. So what are you still holding on to? What still gets you angry when you think about it? Like, ugh, I hate them. Let that go. When you think about an ex that you just, let it go. When you think about an old friend who hurt you, let it go. Think about that job, that boss, let it all go. Who hurt you as a child, let it go. That is the past. It is no longer now. So, what is this? Is this purple? I thought it was blue. Oh, no, so it's a third eye chakra. So this is talking about letting go, getting rid of delusions and illusions, right? And seeing the truth, balancing the third eye chakra. So I must create before the opportunity disappears. So that was coming through here. Remember, the idea is creating. So you had 2 creation cards here. Here's a third. And I was talking to somebody about ideas, and as people with life path or the number 1 in their chart, they have inventive ideas, and they're great inventors. But a lot of people will have a patent at the same time, because the idea, they all picked up the idea at once. It streamed in the universal consciousness, and they all pulled it out at the same time. And it's about the person that actually does it first that gets the patent, right? So this is all about chasing illusions, compulsive behavior, a dietary imbalance, being result-oriented, self-neglect, and honoring your values. So the key word is asking for assistance, asking for support. And sometimes we wait for a dream when there's a perfect reality right in front of you. So sometimes there's something that's beautiful right in front of you, but you're chasing a dream that's not. And I don't want to say it's not, you can't fulfill it, because anything's possible. But sometimes good things are right in front of you, right? and we just need to open our eyes and see. Okay, so two bows, two balance, so definitely seeing balance here. Here we go. Let's see what we got for the union here. Your star family, you're part of a team of souls. Call and support. Yeah, so this was talking about calling and support, right? So star family, your union, and that's interesting because the 311 song said, "What star are you from?" So what star are you from? Your star family. So call in support from your team. Don't feel like you can't. If you need help writing this book, call for support, right? If you want to go be playful with your friends, you have to call people and tell them, hey, let's go play, right? Be the lead, take the lead. He's got the lead here. So star family, call in support. I love, like, I see, it almost looks like the earth, I mean the sun, emitting the solar rays to earth, the plasma rays to earth, and these plasma rays are igniting the DNA. So it says, stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. You're already doing it. Oh my God. The masculine also got the true north. The feminine got the true north. So this is about following your true north here in North Node. So following your path, following your journey. Look at, she already climbed this mountain and now she's at the very top. You're already doing it. You're already following your dreams. You're already doing your purpose. You are doing your purpose right this very second. And I'm almost looking at this as like a baby being born, like having sex, and here's the baby going into the, the uterus, the sperm going. It almost reminds me of Look Who's Talking, the movie, where like the baby's going in there. That's what it looks like. So if you're wanting to have a baby, this is your row. If you're not wanting to have a baby possibly use protection. But I'm also seeing it as creative ideas just coming in. Got all these creative ideas. And your star family is going to help you with these ideas because you're going to be co-creating. You're coming together to create amazing things. And look at love. Oh my God, the Venus. Of course, Venus came through. So we had 3 cards of love all the way down the road. Beauty, harmony, romance, charm, receiving, sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, value, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgence, taste, style. And I love that this beautiful rose is there because the rose was coming through up here as well. The rose was coming through over here as well, representing anytime I see a rose, it represents the twin flame journey. It's beautiful. What is your Venus? I'm just thinking of your Venus sign. My Venus is in Gemini. Like, what is your Venus in them? Maybe you should look that up. But I'm seeing it as like you being adored and this intense attraction. This harmony in a romance right here. This harmony in a romance. And it reminds me of the Little Prince. Like the Little Prince when he's got, it looks like it's in the kind of globe. So it's tapping into your childlike. What did you love doing as a kid? Play. I used to love singing, so I go do karaoke when I get a chance, right? So do the things that you love, right? I love it. Okay, so number 4, I'm sorry. Lead. I love it. So look at him. He's got a scroll. So he's also maybe writing a book here. And he's got this beautiful heart emerald on his chest representing his open heart. He is the king. He is the king for a day. And so like he's merged with his higher self. I'm seeing integration here. He's merging with his higher self. He's finally stepping into this leadership role. He's ready to lead the way. Before he was over here in the shadows, but now he's integrated into himself and he's become this king. And now the number 4 is significant. It might be a life path number or a soul number or a personality or a destiny number. But 4 represents the magic manifestors. They are the master builders. They are the worker bees. So I'm getting a lot of bees here. So the worker bees. And yeah, beautiful. And he's cloaked in this beautiful garment, this gold garment representing the enlightenment, right? And in behind him, he's got this beautiful blue like sun. So I'm seeing like Sirius behind him. He's serious. He's serious about what he's doing. All right, he's all in. He's all in because we got all in. And look at, he's a spiritual leader. He doesn't even know it. He doesn't even know it, but he really is. And I'm not talking about like spiritual leader like an occult or like, you know what I mean? I'm talking about like somebody who's able to lead with their spirit, who's able to just be their highest version of themselves and people follow. That's a spiritual leader to me. Somebody who, you know, can share signs and synchronicities with you, and, you know, it's just a magical experience. But we got 77 here for third eye, awake, crown chakra. 14, 7 plus 7 is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. So we have 5. A lot of 5s in here. So representing that freedom, finally, spiritual freedom, the freedom to be you, to follow your spirituality. You're meeting more people aligned with your path. And I love this. 1 is all about originality and leadership. 4 is about building a solid foundation for the future. So I'm seeing building on your creative ideas, on your original ideas. You're building a solid foundation, and you're teaching others as well. Because you're all in. I love it, all in. So look at how over here we had the dice, right? When you play in gambling, you're all in. I'm all in because I feel really good about this. I have a really good feeling about this. I am all freaking in. So I love that came through. Number 6, representing love again. Oh no, number 8, sorry. Representing abundance, right? And abundance. Look at all this abundance coming in. So all in. I don't think I've pulled this card. All systems are go. Whatever you do right now, do not hold back. This is a perfect time to give it everything you've got. For every inch you move toward your dream, the universe will move it 10 miles closer. It's time to raise the stakes and play your hand. I'd jump on in if I were you. Oh my goodness, jump in. It's time to jump into love, jump into opportunities, jump into your abundance, right? You're all in. I love that we've got all this purple and the magenta here representing the zeal chakra, the third eye chakra, the crown chakra, all these higher chakras, and the 8, the infinite abundance. You are all in, right? Look at this, all these master numbers. Okay, and then we've got, oh wait, so leap of faith. I love this. So we had, the feminine had leap of faith, take a leap of faith, and we had the leap of faith pop out along with don't back down, stand up for what you believe is right. So Bridget, I love that her heart is a flame, it's a fire. Like, this is the twin flame. It burns for only that person, right? It's a beautiful. And we got, I always forget how to pronounce this, but anytime I think of Aini, or Ain, I don't know, but I always call it Annie. And I think of the Michael Jackson, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Take a risk. Put your heart's true desires into action. So this is talking about taking a risk. Don't back down. Like, it's time. Right? Okay. So that goes over here. Let's get to the animals and then these. So we got the baboon. I love it. Number 31. So we got a lot of 4. We got 444, 777. We got the hummingbird and the scorpion. So the baboon, number 31, I think this represents primal law, so a protector of your primal spirit. Baboon asks you to tap into your intuitive, spiritual, and inborn truths. Baboon urges you to own up to your own primal instincts and honor your role of expressing your masculine and feminine energy. So it's about balance. So primal law is not a contemplation of the mind. It lives in the present moment and guides you to make clear, concise decisions based on the unique feminine and masculine roles in your life. As you strengthen your self-awareness, your actions and decisions will become clear. Release any resistance to your innate truths and accept the power your primal spirit has gifted you in this lifetime. So discipline and order will provide structure in your life while expanding and illuminating the journey. I love this. And look at them. We had a couple cards up here where they were looking at each other, and here they are again looking at each other. I don't remember which one it was. One of these over here. Oh yeah. They were looking at each other. And it's like he's looking at her and she's looking this way. Like, he's like, oh my gosh, I love you. And she's like, okay. But she has her heart in her hand ready to give to him. So she's ready to give her heart to him. It's beautiful. Baboon. Baboon. The little baboon. Okay, so then we got the hummingbird. I love the hummingbird. They represent joy. So lighten up. Lighten up. Don't take things so seriously. Why so serious, I'm hearing? It's like, have faith in yourself, right? So that's what the hummingbirds represent to me. They also represent the spirit world, of course, right? People that have crossed on. People that have crossed on. People that have crossed over. What in the heck? I can't find the little book. Oh, here it is. I just want to see. I know it's lighten up, but so that talks about your heart, right? The hummingbirds, they have a really fast heart. It beats really fast. So because they're light, and I feel like a lot of you are lightening your heart, so it feels like it's beating really fast because you're vibrating very high. So as you vibrate high, your heart begins to beat really fast. So, have you ever seen images of the laughing Buddha or the laughing Jesus? Well, these spiritual masters and many others knew that life was not to be taken all that serious. Life is very transitory and fleeting, and although we may interpret events in our life as requiring solemnity, they're usually not that big a deal. Don't take every... Oh my God, I just wrote that in one of my posts. I said, relationships, sometimes people take it so serious, and it's like, lighten up. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Have a good time. Play. More playing. Lots of playing, guys. Love. And then go love some more, no matter what else is going on. So it's all about flexibility, sensitivity, vibration, and color. Frankie? Okay, so we got that. And then we're going to go to the Scorpion. So... well, we know the Scorpion, we think of the Scorpion, we think of Scorpio. A Scorpio in your life. I got a few Scorpios here. So Scorpio is all about transformation. The death of something old, so something new can be brought forth. Change on a soul level, so transformation. Protection of self and those you love. Transformation and protection can be calm and smooth or chaotic and painful. The choice is up to you. So Scorpion is about both solitude and a passionate relationship. The ability to inspire and also the ability to sting with your words. Either or, both and. So remember earlier I was saying, just because I have the ability to eviscerate somebody with my words, doesn't mean that I do. This is what that's about. You have the ability to sting, but you don't. And this is also about love, right? This amazing, passionate relationship. Beautiful. A very light, passionate relationship. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Our finals. Yes, we got our final cards are love at first sight. So there must have been a love at first sight for somebody, because I'm seeing it here. Love at first sight. Beautiful yellow flower, yellow butterfly talking about transformation, which was interesting because the Scorpion card was talking about transformation. So love at first sight with the Scorpion. But look at that beautiful solar plexus butterfly. So the transforming of the solar plexus I'm seeing. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. William Shakespeare. Love at first sight, and a proud spirit to be in love at first sight. Right? Don't let other people's opinions about love or love at first sight interfere with your relationships and experiences, because now you're living their fears. So don't let their fears interfere with your dreams of doing things and the way you do things, right? All right, I love that. I just gave my friend these flowers, Gloxinia, but hers was yellow for her birthday. And finally, the red rose on here. So I love this red rose because it's coming through with this love at first sight. It said hidden secrets. Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth, Buddha. But I love that the red rose comes through, because I was just talking about the twin flames coming through, and there was red roses in each deck. And so the red rose is your twin flame from another dimension sending you a rose. Sometimes in this dimension, but the secret here is that somebody has love at first sight with you, or you had love at first sight with somebody. So I'm seeing like a secret admirer, somebody not professing their true, real feelings to somebody. And then finally, wait, is that it? Could have swore I had, I'm gonna have to pull another card because I think it's, might have fell, no. Anyway, so I love the power card came through. So look at this, the snake Kundalini energy, right? This power energy. This is a power couple. This is a power couple right here. They are both woke. They're both woke. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So you know when relationships are for you and when they're not. Your intuition tells you. Don't let fear interfere with it, right? It has to be your own intuition. There's a difference between fear and intuition. Sometimes fear from our past experiences and relationships make us scared to jump into another relationship because we were hurt before. But our intuition speaks to us in a certain way, and we have to honor it. Right? Fear is just going to keep us from experiencing amazing and great things in this life. Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. You are an Earth Guide, and I love that. I love that. I'm going to get one more of these, and we're closing this out. Courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. What was I just saying with this card? Don't be afraid to jump into things. Don't be afraid to jump into a relationship. Don't be afraid to jump into a partnership, business partnership. Don't be afraid to jump into a new friendship or a soul community or group, or go start something new, a new creative project. Like, just don't be afraid. Have courage, right? Courage, courage. This is a big deal here, right? The snake is courageous. Channel that lion energy, that courageous energy. You have the power. We have the 8 over here as well. Another 8 power card. So you have the ability. Don't be afraid. Well, I hope this resonated for everybody, and let me know in the comment section if anything did resonate. I'd love to hear from you guys. I usually do these videos and I rarely get comments, so I don't know if anybody's even resonating with these, but I'm going to continue doing them. And I just want to say thank you guys all for watching. I'm so very grateful for all of you, and I'll be doing a giveaway soon. As soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers on my Instagram, I'll be doing tarot deck giveaways for everybody, okay? So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Glennie, for my beautiful Orgonite pieces infused with love. Check her out. Her description will be below. I love you guys, and I'm excited to see how all this is playing out. I mean, I'm already seeing it play out in life, but I'm just like excited to see how it plays out for you guys. So thank you all so much. I love you all. Infinite love and infinite gratitude to you.